Hello 2023. New year, new me, right? As the saying goes. Unfortunately, I think the only thing new we're getting right now is a new camera angle. What do you think? Other than examining camera angles, I have been trying and working on goals and what those processes look like to reach those goals this coming year. But it kind of got me thinking about what has happened in the last year. We had an absolutely amazing 2022, and I wanted to make a quick video just to recap some of it. I started listing out a bunch of different things that happened in 2022 and kind of put it into 3 different categories. In case you care about my personal life, I've listed a few of those. I have a second category for fun gaming things that happened. Most of them relate to Casey Game On. And then third, I wanted to talk about my content creation this year. I got back on the video creation wagon this year. I did also miss my 6-month creator milestone. I didn't make a video for that. We're about a month late, so we're kind of at a 7-month. So kind of treat this as the 7-month creator update video as well. All right, so let's talk personal stuff. In 2022, in February, I finally got a job again after being laid off. It was a heck of an experience, interviewing, writing resumes, applying, all that different stuff. Finally got a fantastic job. I absolutely love it. I've had a great time. The people I work with are absolutely amazing. There's not much more that you can ask for anything like that. And really, it's been really tough. I feel like the being laid off whole situation was honestly one of the toughest things that I have done or had to deal with. It was incredible how stressful it was, how much sleep I lost. And to be completely honest, I don't think that I've fully recovered from it yet. Even with how amazing this job has been in the last year, it's been a process, and that's definitely one of those things that I want to continue working on this year. Definitely one of my goals is to really recover from that. So that's definitely something amazing that happened in 2022. Then we've got in April, we took Amelia, my daughter, to her first 5K. We went and did the color run.
Do you know where we're going today?
The ant size.
The color run.
Have some, throw it. Throw it at mommy. Go throw it at mommy. Oh, she's over here. Amelia, this way. This way, this way. There she's right there. Get her.
Dad.
What? Don't get me. Oh no, you got all over the vlog. We can't see now.
Exciting for a couple different reasons. One, it was actually one of the first bigger kind of events that we did personally. Ever since COVID started, we have been extremely careful with COVID, having a newborn son through most of it. We've been extremely careful. So this being an outdoor event, we felt comfortable doing it. I was very excited because it was a physical event, a physical activity we were doing. It's been a while since I've run a race. So even though we walked this, it was still super fun to get out and do it. Definitely want to get and do more races this year, but also the first time that Amelia has done anything like this. So I'm just excited that she's doing more stuff like this and to get to do more and more things like this. So moving right along to May, I got my very first smoker. We've been in Kansas City officially for 10 years in May of 2022. So I got my first smoker and I started smoking a lot of meat. Did a whole series this summer about smoking on Sundays for probably 2 months there. I was smoking at least every weekend. Real good food. Absolutely had a great time. Super looking forward to nicer weather again for more smoking opportunities. In August, my daughter Amelia started first grade, and this is the first time that she actually went to school. So we ended up keeping her home for kindergarten. We didn't send her preschool, and all through her younger ages, she was not in a daycare. She was with her grandparents. We were lucky enough to have her grandparents available to take care of her. So this is the very first time that she has gone to school or daycare or anything like that. She's done absolutely amazing. It has been so good for her. Another super exciting thing that happened for me content-wise and just life-wise was we got this massive window put in the office. This used to be just a giant blank wall. Now it has a massive 4x4 window in it. Not only is it just good for my mental health of being down in this basement office for at least, honestly, 8 hours a day, has been absolutely amazing that I now have this window I can get sunshine in, but also it's been pretty darn good for content creation. Check out that amazing lighting. I put the camera right here, and check out this absolutely amazing lighting. Nothing artificial about it. We're getting some real sunlight through this window. So there's been an incredible amount of personal things that happened throughout this year. That was just a few of them. Hopefully you had just as amazing of a 2022 as I did. Moving on to the gaming recap. Man, I feel like I didn't play nearly as many games as I usually play this year in 2022, but we had a pretty darn good year regardless. So in April, probably the biggest thing that happened is KC Game On announced their new leadership team, and I was included in that. I've been volunteering and working with and attending KC Game On LAN parties since 2016. And I've been volunteering ever since. So really back in 2019, I started working with Nick a whole lot more. And I've officially become part of the staff and the leadership for KC Game On. I've been taking a much bigger role in the community, in the Discord, on social media. So I've been doing a ton for KC Game On, and KC Game On has been doing a ton for me. The opportunities, the experiences that have been given to me are absolutely endless. And again, 2023 is going to be even bigger. I'm so excited. In May of 2022, Kansas City probably saw one of its biggest gaming and esports events so far. The Halo Championship Series came to Kansas City for a whole weekend. It was incredible. The amount of people that were there, the amount of organizations, the gameplay was amazing. Kansas City Pioneers showed up, and it was a really good time. I can't wait for more things like this to come through. Kansas City is hopefully going to become a hub for esports and gaming events like this. It was just an amazing event and experience. May was a giant month for gaming in my life, as well as KC Game On life. Not only did we host KC Plays the Show out at the K, we went out to the K, got to play on the big screens. Robert Flores play-by-played the tournament. Absolutely incredible experience. We also hosted KC Game On LAN event number 91. 91 LAN events in Kansas City. This one at Park University was no exception. It was a fantastic time. These LAN parties are the epitome of gaming events. You need to get to one if you haven't been to one. In August, KC Game On hosted the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Multiple corporate organizations from around town all came, had a good time. KC Game On also started branching off and doing a bunch of different events, different types of events. And one of the highlights of those different events was the J. Reed Indeed charity event. We got to go in, hook up a couple of VR units, a couple of our streaming PCs for games, as well as a ton of retro and handheld devices, all in support of STEM projects for Kansas City kids. Absolutely incredible event, crazy fun experience. Got to play a ton of games, with the kids and with everybody that was there supporting the event. Absolutely incredible time. In November, Casey Game On hosted our LAN party event number 92. This one out at Homefield, Kansas City. Exciting that it was a brand new venue we've never been to before, and it was a really good time. It was a little bit smaller than our previous events, but it was just as exciting, just as much fun. Also, the food around there was really good. I'm looking forward to being able to host events there in the future. Casey Game On also helped host a Rocket League charity tournament in cooperation with the Boys and Girls Club of Kansas City. We did this with Let's Game as well as the Kansas City Pioneers. It was a massive day full of Rocket League tournaments, a lot of interviews with the kids that got to play as well. Ton of fun. We'll definitely be doing more of these in the future as well. Tons of great events. So many new people I've met, so many people I've got to work with, and so many amazing events that we got to host, got to be a part of, got to attend, and hopefully in the coming years we are going to be able to experience these events in an even bigger and better way with more people, more games, more fun. I'm also hoping to play a lot more games. Not only are my kids growing up, so I'm going to be able to play with them. I don't know if I need to set any goals based on playing games just to try to get that done, but my backlog is growing and I've got so many games that I want to play. And of course, content. This is why we're all here. This is really exciting for me because I used to, back in the late 2000s, in that 2006 to 2008 time frame, I made a lot of videos posted on YouTube, a ton. I had almost 150 videos by the end of 2008 on YouTube. So to be able to really get back to creating videos, to this process of filming, writing, to filming, to editing, it's so exciting to me that I've been able to continue doing this. I'm excited that it's been well over 6 months now, and I'm excited to continue making videos into 2023. This is kind of the recap of some of the highs and lows, the videos that I've made, the videos that I'm most proud of, and kind of what I've done the last 6 months. So we started out in June 14th. I posted my first video back. It was a video of the LG Wing and my experiences with it so far. I got that new phone, that LG Wing. I still have it. It's a super fun phone. I really like technology. I like strange tech like that. But phones have been, again, another big part of my life. My whole life, as long as smartphones have been around. That LG Wing is no exception, and it's really been a big jumping off point into YouTube and content creation for me. So the LG Wing, that was also my first video back, so it's kind of a big deal. Another huge highlight in my content creation comeback so far, in August, my biggest follower and probably my most exciting, I had the tech YouTuber Scattervolt follow me on Twitter. I absolutely love watching his videos. They're great. Make sure you go check them out. He's been a huge inspiration for me, and to be able to have him follow me and have actual conversations with him has been really exciting. I look forward to continuing that relationship into this year as well, as hopefully finding a ton of new creators to follow as well. In September, I finally upgraded my DJI Spark to a DJI Mini 2. While I know the Mini 2 is already a couple years old, they've come out with a couple iterations since then. It was a massive upgrade from my Spark, and it's been just a blast to fly. I definitely didn't do as much editing and posting of those videos as I probably wanted to, as I should, but honestly at this point it's just been a blast and I've been having fun flying it. Definitely be looking for more of those videos to come as the weather gets nicer. and as I experiment and play with it more. October was a huge month for me. First, I started off by getting the Oppo Reno 7 Pro, the League of Legends edition. This phone is one of the coolest phones I think I've ever owned. League of Legends, Wild Rift themed, everything down to the backgrounds, the animations, the icons, the sounds. Everything built in is League of Legends, and it is an absolute blast to use and look at and just experience this phone. This is one that I definitely want to keep in my collection for a very long time. Make sure you go watch the full unboxing video I did. All the videos and everything I'm talking about will be is obviously very findable. Just click my profile and scroll through my videos. You can find all of those very easily. Like I said, October was a huge month content-wise for me. I also received and did a review on the Logitech Lift mouse, and then I ended up giving that away. Thanks to everybody who supported that video, the giveaway, entered that, and congratulations again to Yahoo for winning that. Continuing in the month of October, I met and built a gaming and streaming PC for Nazeeh Johnson of the Kansas City Chiefs. Another one of those experiences of a lifetime. Would absolutely do it again if anybody wants me to build them a gaming computer. Make sure you go and give Nazeeh some love. He has been streaming on Twitch a little bit. Tell him that I sent you over there. He's an awesome guy. He's been playing some really fun games. He's got the whole steering wheel set up for Forza. It's been super fun to watch him use that computer after we built it for him. Shortly after building the PC for Nazeeh, we were also contacted by Chris Jackson of the Tennessee Titans. We built a PC for him. Again, just a beast of a PC. Make sure you check out all of the shorts that we created for those. 10 out of 10 would definitely do that again. Continuing towards the end of November, we completely redesigned my wife's PC. The Totoro PC, which has been such an amazing experience. I've had so many different types of experiences this year that this was something completely different. We didn't really touch the internals of the PC other than adding some fans and some different things, but we did get our hands dirty, cut a big hole in it, put some plexiglass on it to create a window into the PC, covered the PC in vinyl, painted it, added some cool really little touches to it. It is a one-of-a-kind, very cool looking computer. Again, if you are interested in modding PCs, check out that video. Let me know if you'd like to see any more of that. I do have some plans. Probably one of my next videos is going to be doing a little bit of modification to my PC. Probably not going to be quite as extensive as what we did to that Totoro PC, but that PC is going to definitely get some love here very soon. Another fun thing I did was I wanted to see what I could build just using pieces off the Facebook Marketplace. I did some looking, found some amazing PCs, wanted to see what kind of price I could get for them. And if you're interested in getting into PC gaming, not gonna lie, buying used right now can be crazy cheap. Check out the two actually PCs that I built off of the Facebook Marketplace. i7 processors, 3060 Ti graphics cards. These things are monsters as far as power wise goes, and for prices that you probably will not believe. And then we hit some milestones. I don't want to get too deep into numbers here on this video. If you're super interested in that, I'd be more than happy to talk about it. But I did hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, which is something just almost surreal. I've been sitting around that 800 number for a very, very long time on Twitter. So finally focusing on content creation and focusing on trying to build a community, trying to find people to have conversations with, has really made that number just skyrocket. We hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, and it's been a crazy ride. We also hit, not only did we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube this year, we hit 200 subscribers. So that number continues to grow, and it blows my mind every time I look at it. The number of people that are actively watching my videos on a daily basis, it's absolutely incredible to me. Even if one person watches my videos, the fact that we're averaging right now anywhere between 50 to 80 views on videos per day. It's been an absolutely incredible ride, focusing on content creation the last year, and it's been an interesting experimentation of different content, different types, different schedules, different platforms, and I think while I don't want to say we're hitting our stride, I think I'm very slowly, I feel, figuring out what type of content that I want to create, the type of content that has been successful, and again, maybe not hitting my stride, figuring out quite a schedule that we're going to continue forward with in 2023. We're getting there. I think we're slowly figuring it out, and it's definitely getting there. As I create my goals for 2023, whether I'm going to make a big video about it or not, I'm sure I'll post about it at some point on Twitter, so make sure you follow me there if you're not already. But definitely will be goals based around content. Again, I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be yet, because we're still figuring out what exactly we want to do, and different types of content require different goals. Definitely watch out for goals to come. They are coming, they're in the works, but I just thought that a recap video was really nice after I kind of sat down and looked back at what has happened in 2022. I think a lot of great things happened. I think a lot of amazing growth happened, both personally for me as well as professionally, in my off-camera work life, as well as my on-camera content creation life as well. So thank you so much for watching my videos, entertaining my content, and sticking with me through this last year. And here's to next year.